It's a travel day and I'm heading all the way from Trang to the island of Koh Lanta for a Christmas chill out zone, and I've got a rough idea how to get there. I've been talking to someone in the hostel I've been staying at, the Sleepy House, and the Grab taxi I just ordered because it is about 3k 4k ride away. I was going to walk, but I couldn't really be bothered. But from Trang, I'm led to believe, from what I've been told, there are 2 minibuses a day that goes all the way direct to Koh Lanta, which is unusual because usually when you go from Bangkok or wherever, you always got to go via somewhere. So this is the first time I've gone direct. So I work out where my taxi is, and I think that's him there. No, it's not. Now you got excited. 9500 is what I'm for. So I am going to be staying in for one night only as a Christmas present to myself in a posh hotel. It's actually owned by a friend of mine. He doesn't know I'm coming. He knows I always stay in cheap hostels. So when I turn up with my backpack, he'll be shocked. And I'm so looking forward to that. I've not even booked it yet, just in case he sees my name. I'm going to book it when I get nearer to Koh Lanta. What excited I've been for a long time. And what I'm going to be planning on doing there, I don't know. Chilling, Christmas, getting drunk, falling over, lock myself in tinsel. And here's my taxi, so let's go. Right, I'm at the bus station already. It was a bit of traffic on the way, but there's so many buses to choose from. But there's only one going to Koh Lanta, just around the corner. Now I've just bought my ticket. It's 300 baht for one way. I have no idea how long it takes. There is a map showing Koh Lanta. Yeah, I think it's going to take about 2 hours. It was simple, just turned up. The taxi driver just pointed me in the right way. And once I get on the bus, when I know I'm on the bus and I know I'm going to Koh Lanta, that's when I'll book the hotel. My Christmas present to myself. Oh, very exciting. Right, I've been told to get onto the bus. I'm hoping that I can put this in my... Yeah, that's not going to fit in there. Got that yet? Cheers, mate. That going to fit? Of course it is. Look at that. Expertise. Thank you. Yes, so it's going to be comfortable. I'm comfortable. That's all I want. Hopefully I don't get anybody next to me. But 2-3 hours. Time to go. And once Koh Lanta just arrived. Excellent. However, I'm on the other side of the island where I want to be. Now everyone on the bus is still on, apart from me, because I'm a customer and this is where I get dropped off. The rest of them are all, I don't know what they are. So I had asked before I got on the bus would I be able to get to the hotel that I'm staying at, and they went yeah, just get the bus, you'll be sorted. But anyway, I'm on the island. This is where I'm spending Christmas. This is where it looks nice. This is the bridge down there where we landed. Lots of stuff around here, but the wrong end of the island for me. So I'm going to try and grab a tuk-tuk for a decent price, and hopefully it'll take me to the hotel. Now I did book it online, as I said, to surprise Dave. Unfortunately, as soon as I booked it, he texted me about 10 minutes later and went, "Are you coming to see me?" was surprised. But I have not replied to him, so you might think it's somebody else. Who knows? So at the moment I've got all these cars stopping us. The cheapest I've been given is 200. 200. Thai smile?
Thai smile.
Yeah. Go on there. How much? How much? 600. Yeah, I'll walk. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not paying that. 150. Yeah, I'll walk. Yeah? 200. 200. 200. Yeah? 200. Ah. The same price as the car. But 200 is better than the 600 that he just quoted me. So this is Koh Lanta. This is where I'm going to be for the next few days. Don't know how long. So that's a short glimpse of Koh Lanta. It's a lot busier than where I've been for the last couple of weeks. And it's coming up to 3:30 in the afternoon. And if I think about it, it's taken 3 hours. That cost me 300. 10 minutes down the road, 200. So, Thai smile. Just got dropped off at the bottom. I just thought I'd walk up. Just up here. Oh. And it made me was just to stretch my legs after being stuck in the minibus for then 3 hours. It was full. And this is it. Thai smile. Hi. Yeah. He's just seen us. Dave. Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm very good, how are you?
Excuse the bugs.
Oh, it's all good. Step by, how's you?
So, I'm not even checked in, he just like took me to the room and went, there you go. So this is just outside the room. I've got my own balcony. Look at that. And we've just been chatting for the last 20 minutes. But this is luxury for what I'm used to. But it's my Christmas present to myself. Look at that. How many remote controls do I need? Proper shower. But I'm only here for one night. That's all I can afford. I am going to be going back to hostel life tomorrow night. So, oh my God, that's beautiful. But yeah, I'll be going back to hostel life tomorrow. It's 2 days till Christmas Day. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Wow. And no doubt I will be around here over the next 2 days just to have a small beer with Dave. But that was a short video of me getting from Trang to here. It's been not expensive, but it's been fun. It's been straightforward, apart from getting dropped off in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to sort myself out. I'm going to go over see Dave and have more of a chinwag. It's a beautiful area. Beautiful. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, all you got to do is press that like button. If you want to see more of Koh Lanta over the next 2 days, then just subscribe. But until the next time, small beer. Bye bye for now.